The first card you have your past is the Six of Wands. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards. It's so beautiful, it's so calm, but it's really like, I've done this, I've made it, I'm here. So it's like, oh, I've done this thing. It feels like a struggle and then a breakthrough. So it's like, I'm riding out of a situation, I'm proud of myself, I've done this, you know, it was a really hard thing, but I'm there, I've done it. So it looks like you did get out of something, and I think it was, there was a love connection you got out of, an ex situation, whatever that was. And it was very difficult, it was a struggle, that's what I'm getting, very difficult. I'm getting a lot of dignity here. Look at how dignified this man is. Dignity, he's got his head up, dignified. So I think you had to keep your dignity while you're getting through this problem. It might have been a battle to keep your dignity, actually, because it feels very difficult. It feels like someone pushed you, you know, but you kept going. You kept going. Didn't matter how you were pushed, you kept going. There were a lot of problems here, a lot of complex problems, I think, around this person. But you got away. You separated from this person. It looks like waiting for the right moment, and then suddenly moving when the time was right. That's kind of what I'm getting. And you kept your dignity. I keep on getting that. So maybe they were trying to say things to you, poke you, do things, and you're like, no, I'm keeping my dignity. That's kind of what I'm getting. I'm getting two halves here. So you know, it might be that you're out, you've finished the first half, you know, you're out of the situation, the worst bit's over, but you might not be where you want to be yet. So, you know, you still have the second half in front of you. It might be that, because that's what it feels like. It feels like you've gone part of the way. You're out, but you've got more to go. That's kind of how it feels. So, I don't know if there's something happening around your home. Maybe you want to move, or maybe someone else wants to move in your home or something. There's some problem there. There's some problem there around your home. It feels like a roadblock to me. And I think once that's solved, whether someone has to move or you do, or something has to happen around your home, when that's done, that'll help you to move forward into the second half and into this victory at the end. So, yeah, I think when you distance yourself from this problem, however that happens, yeah, I'm seeing a space opening up. So it's like that roadblock's in a space, and you get that out of the way, and then that's opened. And when that's opened, I think you're going to bring in some more supportive people, or some more supportive people are going to be around you. Someone might move to be near you, or someone might visit you, someone who supports you, something like that. It might be someone's out of your house, or they're leaving your home and then a new person's coming in, something like that, or you're moving. It's something like that, because it feels like, excuse me, it feels like you don't have many supportive people around you right now. You do have a lot of strength, a lot of inner strength, but it feels very much like you're pretty much by yourself, or you were at this time. And I think if you're still in this situation, more support is going to come in for you. Because if you look at this man, he has all these supporters around him. I just want to say this: if this is a difficult person around your home, and if you're trying to get them to leave or something like that, just be careful with what you say. You know, think of the long game, think long term. Because if you say something now, you know, and it gets their back up or something, it might make them more resistant to you, and it might make them less likely to do what you'd like them to do. So, yeah, I'm not saying you're saying anything on purpose. I don't think you would. It feels like something innocent, actually, might come out by mistake. So, you know, because this is a white horse, this is innocent. So, yeah, whatever happens, you'll definitely get there, even if it's slow or fast. But you know, I want you to be careful to get through this quickly, because you want to get to this victory as quickly as you can. Okay, so the next card you have your past, the Hanged Man. Okay, so this can be about sacrificing something to achieve something else, or to get to something. So again, it might be something, you know, letting go of this thing that's around your home, or this person, or this problem might not be around your home, but that's what I'm seeing. I keep on seeing that. So sacrificing, letting go of something to get something else. And this man's in limbo. He's kind of hanging around, obviously. He's waiting for something. He's sitting there, not doing anything. When he's not sitting, he's hanging there. So if you're in this waiting time right now, it might feel quite slow to you. Again, it feels like you've gotten over the worst. You're not in the ideal place. You're not really where you want to be. You're kind of waiting for an opportunity to move forward. It's a little bit like a stepping stone in the middle of where you want to go. It feels a lot better than where you were. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. Something feels a little bit secretive here. I think it's probably something to do with this person you left in the Six of Wands. Because it feels quite complicated, and there was a lot of complication and problems around them. Maybe they were keeping secrets from you. They might have been hiding things from you, because this man has his hands behind his back. I don't know, I'm just getting this. There might be something that you're going to have to go back and ask them, maybe. I know you probably don't want to. Or they might have to ask you something. It's like there's some information that I think one of you might need from the other person. It feels official, actually, so it might be an official form or something like that. Something that you need, some information for something official. So it might be them that needs it from you, you that needs it from them, I don't know. There's some kind of contact that is going to happen again. I know you might not want to hear that, but it's for some kind of practical reason, I think. If this is you needing to ask them, I just have to say you might not get an answer from them. They might not, or they might just say yes, oh yes, okay, and then never do anything. You're not going to get any satisfaction from this person. So, you know, if you can, you might have to go somewhere else to get this information. I don't know what it is. If you can, because I keep on seeing the secrecy around them and not being forward, not coming forward, hiding things, all of that. So just watch out for that. I mean, it might be best not even to ask them at all, because it might save you a lot of pain having to keep on asking them and waiting and all of that. So if you can get around having to ask them, that would be the best way. Do something else. That's what I would do. All right, so the last card you have, you pass the Page of Wands. Okay, I'm seeing something interesting here. This is going into doing something else. So you've got a lot of things ahead of you, and this is something quite specific. This might be why you need this information, actually, if this is you. I'm seeing some kind of application, so that might be what that form was, or that official thing, because there's an application or something like that. You might be applying to study, because pages can be students. I keep on seeing this stalling feeling, waiting, with a hanged man. So you might have to wait to be able to do this. I'm seeing a lot of your confidence coming back. I'm saying coming back because I think actually this person in the Six of Wands that you left, you might have lost a lot of your confidence when you're around them. I love this because you're not where you want to be yet. That's what I'm seeing here. This page is looking up to the top of his wand. He's not quite there yet. It's like a child. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? So you're not quite where you want to be. But it's like you can get there. You can. And he knows he can. So you had roadblocks, around your home, or whatever this was. And you knew you had to wait. But I think you knew you were going to get to this victory eventually. It's like you knew this. It's like, this is in my heart. I know this. I know I can get this. And I know I will. I know I can find a way to do this. And if you've got that attitude, you'll absolutely find a way. Okay, with this studying, there's definitely some waiting here. I'm seeing a little bit of procrastination as well around this, I think, or nervousness as well. Two of the things together. So, you might maybe have to call someone. You might have to call someone you haven't spoken to for a while. It might be that you need to maybe you need to ask someone for a reference if you're applying for things. If this is you, don't hesitate, call this person. You know, I don't think they'll mind. I think they'll be happy to help you with whatever this is. But this whole thing feels like it's going to be a bit of a long process. So, you know, the quicker you do this, the quicker everything happens. I want you to get to this victory quickly. That's what I'm seeing. I'm trying to help you to get to this victory quickly. So if you're really worrying about calling someone, if you think they're going to be mad at you, because sometimes that happens when you haven't spoken to someone for a while and you think, oh, they'll probably be angry because I haven't spoken for a while. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. And I think this will be worth calling them. So get it over with sooner. Do this sooner. If that resonates. Okay, so the first card you have your presence, the Ace of Pentacles. Fantastic. You know, you've got victory. You've got victory, you've got this, and you've got the Magician right down the bottom there. So this is amazing. This is a fantastic reading. So this card's, you know, it's stability, it's prosperity, both of those things at the same time. It's newness, fresh ideas, things being handed to you. Really beautiful. So, okay, if you're getting a feeling, I don't know if this is going to make any sense to you, if you're getting some kind of a feeling, I don't know if this happens to you, but it's like a feeling, you know, it's like suddenly everything just feels different. It's like, oh, I feel different. My surroundings feel different. You know, it might be just a tiny little shift. It can be really small, even for just 1 minute. It's like, oh, everything feels different around here. Like this, I've been in this room for a long time, but it just feels different. I just have a different feeling here. And it's a bit like, you know, if you move into a new place and it has a certain feel, and then after you've been there for a while, it has a kind of a different feel. Do you understand what I mean? So if you're getting that kind of feeling, just slightly, even if it's tiny, that can be a sign that new things are definitely coming into you, because it's what that is. It's your emotions getting a glimpse or kind of an idea or a reminder of what's to come, what's coming up for you. So if you're getting that, that's what that is. It's a really good sign that you've got this Ace of Pentacles. It's all going to work in your favor, new things coming in. Okay, I'm just seeing this. I don't know if you have some kind of skill. I'm just getting, there's something you can do that comes naturally to you. It feels easy, it feels good. It gives you that feeling, positive feeling. And it's very, very natural. I keep on getting natural. You can naturally do this, organic. It comes quite naturally. It's like a gift. Because if you look at this hedge, it's a bit overgrown. It's not all neat and perfect. So natural talent hasn't been tamed yet. So if this is you, nurture that talent. Absolutely do something with that talent, because you've got the Ace of Pentacles, and I'm seeing this in the Ace of Pentacles. And hedges sometimes are barriers. You know, there's an opening in this hedge, but it's only a small opening, very small opening. Not many people can get through that opening, only a few. And I think by what I'm seeing here, you're one of these people. It might be a bit rusty, it might be something you haven't picked up for a while, but you have some kind of talent. And if you do, don't waste it. Don't waste this talent. It's a gift. Look at the coin in this hand. It's giving you a gift. So if you have this gift, absolutely do something with this. Don't waste this gift. That's the message in that card. I want you to do something with this. You've got the Page of Wands, you've got this studying or this new thing, and then you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So all these new opportunities, all these new things you can do, new things coming in. Okay, so the next card you have for your presence, the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is like a progression, because you've got the Page of Wands and now the Knight. And so the Page is planning things, you know, he's looking, he has his whole life ahead of him, he's young, he's got his future there, and he's thinking, oh, what am I going to do in my future? I'm looking up to the end of the wand and I'm thinking, oh, when am I going to grow up? It's like that. What am I going to do when I grow up? It's kind of like that. Let's think about what I'd like to do. So it's like that, you know, and then you know, and then now you've got the Knight, and the Knight's actually doing something. So the Page is planning and the Knight's doing. He's actually rushing forward. He's making things happen. Now, if you do have this skill or this talent that you really love doing, this message is for you. I think it's for you. It's again, start doing something towards this. Doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter how unprepared you feel. You can do something. Even if you feel like, I'm not ready, I'm not good enough. Look at this knight. He's not prepared. He's not prepared at all. You know, the horse is jumping up and down, but he's still going. He's doing something. Look at the difference between him and the Six of Wands, the horse and the Six of Wands. The horse in the Six of Wands is so contained, he's neat, he's perfect, he's got it all together. It's like, oh, I'm so well groomed. He's like someone who's dressed up for an interview, a job interview, or they're going to a wedding or something. And the other one's like someone who's rolled out of bed and fallen over, and he's just, oh, here I am. I'm not quite ready, but I'm here. Doesn't matter if you feel like that. Doesn't matter if you feel like that. Do something. Don't wait for the perfect conditions. Don't wait for the perfect thing to do something. I knew someone who wanted to write a novel once, and they decided they'd build a room on the end of their house before they could write it. It's absolutely ridiculous. So they were waiting for that room, you know, waiting for the building, waiting for this so they could start writing. You can write anywhere. You can write anywhere. You can write on the floor. It doesn't matter. You can write in bed. So it's just waiting for the sake of, oh, I'm not quite ready, I'm not quite ready. And, you know, after that, when the room's built, you're still not quite ready. And then after that, you're not. It doesn't matter if you don't. It doesn't matter about how you feel. That's the message here. Do this anyway. Do this anyway. So that's another message, and it's following on from the Ace of Pentacles. So please, please do this. Doesn't matter how you feel. Just do a little thing every day. Okay, I won't say any more about that. The last card you have for your presents, the Empress. Beautiful. Very nurturing card, abundance, peace. What's standing out to me in this card is actually peace. She looks so peaceful. So I really hope this is resonating, because I think for so long in your readings you've had you know, people taking advantage of you, and not just emotionally but in other ways as well. So it's so good to see this shift here. I really like seeing this. I really love seeing this peace. I really love seeing all this positivity here. Okay, so yeah, beautiful feeling of peace. That's what I'm getting here. It feels deliberate, if that makes sense. It's like, it feels like you want to make a decision, or you're making a decision to finally be at peace with someone. I think it might be this ex, doesn't have to be, but it might be. And I think there might be some other people as well that you're deciding to make peace with. Now, it doesn't mean you don't have to apologize, but it doesn't mean anyone's apologizing to you. Doesn't mean that you're communicating, doesn't mean you're talking to anyone or they're talking to you or anything. This is about you giving peace to yourself. So, and you know, you're not going to be able to click your fingers and suddenly feel peaceful. It's the start of a process, and you're doing this to yourself. You're giving this to yourself. This is another gift in the Ace of Pentacles that you're giving to yourself, this peace. So yeah, and I think that emotional change as well is also going to help you to get to this victory, because everything all has to happen at the same time to get you there. You know, your mind, body, spirit, everything has to be aligned properly for you to get to this dignity. So that's showing me, victory. So that's showing me that all these different elements are all starting to line up, you know, to get you to the right place. Really, really, really beautiful. You know, your emotions are going to take some time to catch up to everything after you decide to do this. And usually after any kind of breakup, whether that's a relationship or whatever, emotions are usually the last thing to you know, to kind of line up with everything else. But you know, all of this is lining up. It's so beautiful. And yeah, this victory is yours. This victory is yours at the end. Very, very beautiful. It's not forgiveness. It's not like, oh, I forgive this person. You can forgive them. You might do that, or you might find that you can't do it now and you can do it later, but you don't have to do that. All you need to do is find peace with the situation inside yourself, and this is what I'm seeing in this really, really beautiful card. Okay, so the first card you have your features the Seven of Wands. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking at these two cards. You've got the Seven of Wands and you've got the Five of Wands down there. So I'm seeing them together actually. So I'm going to talk about them at the same time or together. Now, they're both about struggle. They're both about chaos. They're both about you know, battling things. Now, with the Seven of Wands, there's a lot of heavy expectation around you. I think this might be a little bit of what's happening in your workplace. Maybe it is, because I was seeing a bit of this in the Knight of Wands, some kind of workplace thing, some kind of workplace not feeling quite right there. I didn't say anything about that, but it was kind of like, oh, I've got this work thing, I'm not quite ready. So it's kind of like, I'm kind of seeing that again here. So now, yeah, I don't think this is just about you. It looks like it actually feels like this is a big problem for a lot of people in this workplace. I mean, look at all the people and the wands and everything in both these cards. They're both really kind of chaotic and difficult and messy and everything all at the same time. Now, if this is your workplace that's like these two cards, I hope it isn't, but if it is, there's a lot of disorganization here, a lot of mess. It looks really disorganized. It feels as if things aren't being managed properly. Because if you look at the Five of Wands, everyone's in this battle, everyone's fighting, but there's no leader. No one's in charge. No one's in charge of this. It's like having soldiers and no one's in charge and everyone's just marching all over the place. And so that might be kind of what this workplace is like. So with everything else I'm seeing lining up in your life, there are so many big changes happening everywhere. They're very positive. There's some kind of change happening around your workplace, but I'm seeing a couple of things here. There's a big shift here. I actually think someone who has a lot of responsibility, they're either going to leave this workplace or they might be asked to leave. It might be that as well. You might also be considering whether this is the right place to you, because for one, obviously it doesn't look like a very nice place to work, but the other thing is everything else is shifting around in your life. You've got all these positive things happening for you. And I think what's going on at work, if this is all going on, it's not going to match with everything else. So I think you might be looking at a change. So it's either going to be this person's going to leave and then that's going to change the workplace, or it might be that you actually decide to leave yourself. Lots and lots of changes, lots of things to think about. So, you know, this doesn't mean that you have to, you know, because I'm seeing this talent again. I'm seeing this talent in the Ace of Pentacles. I really want you to think about that and go down that road as well and work toward that as well. You can do that while you're working. You don't have to abandon everything and just do that. But yeah, try and work toward that as well. Work toward that day by day. I know I've already said that in the Ace of Pentacles, but I just feel as if I really, really need to tell someone that, because they've got this talent. And they need to do something with it. It's just kind of sitting there. You know, it's just sitting there. Okay, so the last card you have for your futures, the Magician. This is really just summing up everything. This whole reading is really amazing, actually. And again, with this talent, if that all resonates with you, I think you have a lot of different skills. I think there are a lot of things kind of circling around this basic talent. All these kind of things are circling around. I think you've got a lot of things that you've learned at one time. You might have forgotten those things, or you might be dismissing them that you did years ago. You might have said, oh, that was years ago. I can't take that up now. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, there's something you've learned a long time ago, maybe years and years ago, and there's some kind of object. I'm seeing an object. You know, might be papers, or you know, it's a thing, it's an object or things, and they connect to this talent. You know, if it's art, they might be your paints. You know, if it's something else, it might be anything. So if you know what this is, take this out, just have a look at it again. It might start to inspire you again. You know, taking it out is a start. That's an act. That's an act. You can say, okay, I've done this today, I've taken this out. The next day, you can sort them through. The next day, you can do something else. Just do something every day to get that enthusiasm back again. You know, because I'm seeing, if you look at the Magician, he has all these tools in front of him, all these tools, and you have literally practical tools somewhere, I think in your house or hiding somewhere, that are around this skill, and you just need to pull them all out again and use them again. You might have to sharpen the tools. You might be a bit rusty in this thing if you haven't practiced for a while, but you can do that all again. It doesn't take much time to get back into things again.